Hello, and welcome to my channel. Not that I have a channel, but I thought I'd share something that I've come across recently, which is, I think, healthy and probably interesting to some people. It has to do with beets. Supposedly beets are very good for you. Found that out recently. Olive oil and some condiments, and I'm gonna show you how to make a snack that I've recently invented or discovered or took somebody else's idea. Don't quite know, but I'm going to show you what I'm doing for a snack as opposed to snacking on mariquitas or potato chips. So as I get up there in age, I'm realizing, maybe I should have more healthy snacks. All right, so here's what I've invented, discovered, again, up for debate. So using a little olive oil. So the olive oil, I do not splurge on the olive oil. I try to buy a decent brand of olive oil, extra virgin. And I've discovered that the virginity of olive oil depends on when the olives are pressed. So I think the way they make olive oil is they take all the olives and they put them in a press and they squeeze them. That first squeeze is the extra virgin, and then they run it again and squeeze it again, and that one's virgin, and then not so virgin, and so on. So I think the squeezing process of the olives determines the virginity of the olive oil. So you want that first press, at least for this. You can use the other presses for salads and cooking and all that, but this is what I like. So I pour a little bit on a paper plate. Paper because it has a little sticking capacity as opposed to, a regular type of plate. And then I swirl it around like this to coat the plate with the olive oil. And this is just me, so think of it what you will. I coat the plate, the olive oil, as you can see, it's nicely coated, and just leave it flat there. All right, so then I take my condiments. I take salt. Now the salt, I don't take too much because supposedly it's bad for you. Everything has too much salt, so I put a little bit, not sure you can see how much, and then I just put a pinch of salt, maybe a little pinch and a half over the thing there. All right, then I take oregano, any type of oregano. Now oregano is a little tricky trying to coat it. You don't want to pour it too fast so it lumps up, so I try to coat it evenly over the olive oil that I've just placed on the paper plates. Then I take garlic powder. This is Bowl and Basket, ShopRite's brand here in the East Coast. It comes out very fast, so you have to be careful with garlic powder. The way you sprinkle it on the plate with the oregano and olive oil, very carefully. And then pepper. Ground pepper is kind of weird, so sometimes it comes out fast, sometimes it doesn't, so you just have to figure it out. All right, so then I have my paper plate coated with olive oil, oregano, garlic powder, and salt. I don't want to move it too much because then it gets all discombobulated. Then I take, I forgot. I said to myself, have the can ready, but I forgot. So I use sliced beets. This one is ShopRite brand. Again, no salt added. That's no salt added. So take the sliced beets and gently put them on top of this little sauce that I just made. All right. Got a straggler there. Press it in. Don't wiggle it around too much because you just want it to get the sauce that's in the bottom. Like that. Okay. And then sometimes I pour a little olive oil over it. Excuse me. Sometimes I don't. Not in the mood to pour more olive oil over it. So, but what I don't normally do is put more salt on top of it, but I've discovered fragmental, excuse me, that doesn't seem to have enough salt on the bottom, so I just put a little bit more salt on the top. So again, I pour some in my hand and then just use a little pinch, because salt is very powerful. As Jesus said, we are the salt of the earth. All right, then I put the oregano, in that specific order in my OCD. Put more oregano on top. So I'm basically coating the beets on top as I did on the bottom. Sans olive oil. We'll do the garlic. Again, be very careful with the garlic because it comes out fast. Garlic powder, that is. The pepper, it's a little weird, fast, slow, all depends. And there you go. So I have my little snack, olive oil and all these condiments on the bottom. Put the beets on top, same thing. Sometimes olive oil, sometimes no olive oil. And then just eat it. And it's a delicious snack. Again, beets, olive oil are supposed to be very good for you. So, never speak with your mouth full. Just make sure you suck up all the olive oil and the condiments and stuff. It just is just delicious. That's it, my little snack based on beets and some condiments, olive oil, as opposed to, like I said earlier, mariquitas and potato chips. Hope you enjoy. Try it out. Let me know what you think.